We're back on today's episode of Yenta in the Trenchas. It doesn't quite rhyme, but we're going to add an A to the end of it to make it work. We're going to go over, hey, tell us more about your weirdest clients ever. So below, I want to hear, who is your weirdest client ever? Not who, but tell us a story about your weirdest client ever. I want to go over another very fun couple that I did end up dealing with. Okay, and these guys were great. Like, okay, so during COVID, most of us probably were home with our spouses, significant others, children, pets, anything, a little more than we preferred to be, right? You know, I'm fortunate because I've been what's the expression? Happily unhappily married for for over a decade, 13 years now. And my significant other, God bless Steve, hey, he works 7 hours away from where I work. So, what's the absence makes the heart grow fonder concept? Well, one of my favorite clients was during COVID, and I got a call from this adorable millennial couple, right? They ended up being a super, super, super cute couple. And they were like, listen, Jay, you need to come list our house right now. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. Asking our perfectly wonderful veteran agent preemptive questions. You're trying to dig, you're trying to find out. And all they cared about was, Jay, get your ass over here and list our house. Okay. I said, guys, what's the rush? What's the story? And they said, listen to us. Get over here now. I said, okay, I am en route. Now I'm sitting across the dining room table with them, and they are going, listen, we have never worked together, lived together, done nothing together, stayed in the house all the time. They're like, we are beepity beepity beep ready to kill each other right now. I was like, okay, how can I help? We want a bigger house. I was like, all right, their requirements, 2 staircases. I said, well, why? And she goes, because when I'm chasing him around with the baseball bat, he needs a secondary means of escape. I laughed my ass off because I think she was dead serious, because he actually looked like she was going to be chasing him throughout the house with a baseball bat. And they said, and they had a cute little ranch with no basement. They were like, we need a basement. I said, well, yeah, it makes great sense. It says, to bury the body. Again, I don't know if they were serious, but God bless, that was a fun one. So gang, tell me below, funnest, weirdest client ever. What do we got? Beat me.